our channel. I am Gunapriya. In today's section, we are going to learn a new chapter for first year, that is matrices. Before going to the definition and problems on this chapter, let's discuss some basic things of this chapter. First, we learn what is the rows and columns of the numbers. Okay. For example, this is the class. In this, it having, just think, 3 benches are here. The numbers are sitting here, A, B. In each bench, the 2 members are sitting, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. That means here, this is the first row. And this is the second row. And this is the third row. In first row, how many members are sitting? A, B. That is 2 numbers. Which members? A, B. A, B are sitting in the first row. So horizontal, like this. Okay? Like this. In second row, C, D. In third row, E, F. Okay. This is the rows. Okay? And column. Column will be counted as like this. Vertical. For this is the first column. And this is the second column. In first column, which numbers are sitting? A, C, E. And second column, B, D, F. Then understand from this what is the row and what is the column. Next, we will go for the definition of this matrix. Okay. This is the definition of matrix. That is, arrangement of elements in a rectangular form or a square form by enclosed brackets consisting of rows and columns is said to be as a matrix. That means, for example, arrangement of elements. So, arranging some elements. Take here 1, 2, 2, 3. Now, this is the elements. It may be in rectangular form or in a square form. I write both the forms. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay, in the square form, and this is in the rectangular form. Yes, it is in the rectangular form. This is in the square form. Okay, and which is enclosed by brackets. It should be enclosed with the brackets. So we have to close with the enclose with the brackets, and consisting of rows and columns. That means here, see here how many rows are there? This is the first row, and this is the second row, and this is the first column, this is the second column. Okay, now the elements are in consisting of rows and columns. It has rows and as well as columns. Now here, this is the first row and this is the second row. This is first column, second column, third column. Okay. Now what is the matrix means? An arrangement of elements. It may be in a rectangular form or in a square form, which should be enclosed with the brackets and should contain columns and rows. Okay, columns and rows. That is said to be as matrix. Okay, now we'll see the next order of the matrix. We'll go for the order of matrix. See here. What's the definition of the order of matrix? If a matrix having m number of rows and n number of columns is said to be as order m by n. That means we should pronounce it as this as m by n or m cross n. We should not say m into 1. We should say as m by n or m cross n. See, example. This is a matrix. So 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. See here. How many rows are there? This is the first row and this is the second row. So 2 rows are there. So rows is represented with as M and column is represented with as N. So first, so here 2. M by N, right? First we have to represent how many rows are there? 2 rows. Here how many columns are there? 2 columns. So this is the matrix which having 2 by 2. The order of this matrix is 2 by 2. What we have to say? The order of this matrix is 2 by 2. Okay. Next we will see the another. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay. See here. How many rows are there? 1, 2. This is the first row. This is the second row. First we have to represent the row value. That means M. Next, how many columns are there? 3 columns. So, M by 2 by 3. So, the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. Now, we will see some examples on order of matrix. That is, see here. First, we have to represent the row value. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. So, this is the first row, this is the second row. So, 3 by how many columns are there? Only 1 column. So, okay. Next, how many rows are there? This is the 1, 2, 3. 3 rows. 3 by how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. So, this matrix order is 3 by 3. Next. See here, how many rows are there? Only 1. So, 1 by how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3. So, 1 by 3. The order of this matrix is 1 by 3. Same as here. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. So, 3 by how many columns are there? 1, 2. Okay. Now, here. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3. So, the order of this matrix is 4 by 3. If the order having same value, then you can simply say the order is 3. The order is here, you can say 3. If it is having like this, 1, 2, 2, 1. See here 2 rows, 2 columns. If same M and N value, then you can say simply as 2. Okay. The order of this matrix is 2. Okay. Now understand carefully what's the rows and what's the column. Next, we'll go for the another matrix. If a matrix having equal number of rows and columns is said to be as square matrix. The definition only having, so equal number of rows and columns. Example, 1, 2, 2, 3. So what is the order for this? 2 by 2. So same, equal number, 2 by 2. You can simply say as second order. Second ordered matrix. Another example. 3 by 3. So 3 rows, 3 columns. So third order. Third order. If it is same only, then only you can write like this. Okay. 4 by 4 means fourth order. Fourth order matrix. You can say as the square matrix of order is 3. The square matrix of this matrix is 2. Okay. Next, trace of matrix. So, the sum of all diagonal. Diagonal means like this. In this matrix, we have to take diagonal as like this. From first to. That means first. Now, we'll see next. Diagonal matrix is called trace of matrix and which is denoted by trace. TR is nothing but trace of matrix. They have represented with as E. For example, see here. If I have 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 3, 4, 9. Okay. Diagonal. In this, trace means from this to last only in this matrix. Diagonal means it will also take 3, 5, 3. But in trace of matrix, we have to take the diagonal from first element to the last element of the matrix. That means here last element. So now we have to add. Here what they said, sum. Sum of all diagonal matrix. That is 15. 15. Very important. So trace of matrix means nothing but sum of diagonal of the matrix. We have to add all the diagonals. Don't write these all. For example, another. Okay. Now what's the diagonal of this? What is the trace of matrix? We have to add this. 1, 3, 7. So 1 plus 3 plus 7 is nothing but 11. The trace of this matrix is 11. That's it. Very simple and very important. Many times they have asked this. Next one is diagonal matrix. All non-diagonal elements of a square matrix is equals to 0. Here the diagonal matrix is what? Before only we have discussed it for trace, that is diagonal. That means 1 to 5 are the diagonal. So this is the diagonal. These are the, see here, 1 to 5. Now 0, 0, 0, these 0, 0, these are the non-diagonal, right? Diagonal means like this. Okay? This is the diagonal. Remaining are non-diagonal. So if the non-diagonal elements of a square matrix, that means square matrix, only in the square matrix only, okay, is equals to 0. It should be 0. The non-diagonal matrix is 0. Then that matrix is said to be as diagonal matrix. Same as in the matrix it may contain minus also. So negative numbers also can be taken. Elements means whole numbers, variables, whatever it is. Okay. In this, see here, this is the diagonal matrix. Why? Because here the diagonal, the non-diagonal are in the 0. Principal diagonal. First we will see the example here. So A, B, C is the first row. So if what is the values of the first row means what we will say? A, B, C. Second row means D, E, F. Third row means G, H, I. Okay. Next, column vertically. A, D, G are in the first column. B, E, H in the second column. Vertical. C, F, I is in the third column. Right? Okay. Now we have to place the position of that letter. So A is the letter. For this, it is sitting in the first row, first column. So first row, first column. 1, 1. 1 is the first row. Another one is column, first column. Next B. First column. First we have to write row. Why? Because M by N. Yes. M is row. N is column. IJ. Here we are representing with as a IJ. IJ. I is nothing but row. J is nothing but column. Okay. First we have to place row. Then after we have to go for column. So B is in the first row and second column. So what is the position of B? 1, 2. C. C is in the first row, third column. So A, B. See here 1, 1, 1. Only the columns will be changed in the first row. Okay. Next D. Second. So this is in the second row. So D. D is in the second row and first column. E. 2, second row, second column. Don't confuse. Listen carefully and understand what's the position on. F. F means first row. 2, 3. That's it. G. G is in the third row. First we have to write third. 3, 1. H 3 2 I 3 3. Very simple. First A is in the first row, first column. B is in the row, first row, second column. C is in the first row, second column. Now, whatever a value is given, now they ask to find out the position, means like this we have to find out. Okay. Principal diagonal. If A means the whole matrix. This is the positions of the each number, each letter or each variable. See here, this is the position. So I is represented with as row and J is represented as column. So here 1 1 1 2 1 3 so on. That means numbers. Okay, I is here in this I will be 1 2 3 so on. Maybe we can take many matrix like this. J means 1 2 3 so on. And whole, what is this matrix order? 3 rows, 3 columns, 3 by 3 matrix. So M by N equals to bracket. This is the position of each variable. So Ij 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 1 2 2 2 3 3 1 3 2 3 3. Okay. Now 3 by 3. In this, the square matrix principal diagonals means only A11, A22. That means here is the letter E. You can take whatever. That means position only you have to take. 2 2 3 3. Here these are the principal diagonal. Right? Okay, now you understand principal diagonal means first row, first element, 2 to second row, second element, third row, third element. These three are the, in square matrix, are said to be as a principal diagonal. If 2 by 2 matrix means principal diagonal will be A11, A22. We go for another definition. Now we go for the scalar matrix. All non-diagonal elements of a square matrix is 0. That means diagonal matrix. So only the numbers. So the diagonal elements are equals to each other. So the diagonal elements should be equal. So diagonal means this and remaining or should be 0. That's it. Very simple. Scalar means nothing but all the non-diagonal elements should be 0 and diagonal elements should be equal. So don't confuse between diagonal element and scalar element. In diagonal element, here the diagonal may be whatever numbers, but in scalar the diagonal should be equal. Maybe 3. If it is 3 here, then it should be 3 3. That's it. Next, we'll see next unit matrix. Unit matrix means if a matrix having all the diagonals is equal to 1 and remaining non-diagonal elements are 0. So here the elements, that means diagonal will be here 1. The elements will be only 1. If it is 1, that means unit matrix. If 1, except 1, if any number is equal, if it is 2 or it may be 3, whatever number, then it will be scalar. If whatever numbers are placed in this 3 position, that will means diagonal matrix. Don't confuse between diagonal, scalar and unit matrix. For unit matrix, the diagonal should be only 1. Only 1. 0. 0 means all elements will be 0. Here, if it all elements become 0, then it is the 0 matrix. Next, row matrix. Only row. Only one row. This is the row matrix. And column. This is a column matrix. Very simple. If it having only one column, then it is said to be as column matrix. If it having only one row, then it is said to be as row matrix. 0 matrix means if all elements are 0, then it is said to be as 0 matrix. Unit matrix means if the diagonals of elements is equals to 1, then it's said to be as unit matrix. Next, Next, last one is triangular matrix. This triangular matrix are divided into two types, upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix. See, if all the elements all the zero elements below the principal diagonal, for example, this is a principal diagonal, right? This is a principal diagonal. Below. So here below means don't confuse. Here upper is there means don't write here. Upper triangular matrix means below. Below. Here below. If below the principal diagonal is zero elements. It may be either here 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the upper triangular matrix. This or this. Don't confuse. Below. Below the principal. This is the principal diagonal. From this, the below element should be 0. Then it's said to be as upper triangular matrix. If lower means, if these three are 0, that means if all the elements, 0 elements above, that means above this is the upper diagonal element. Above means here. Above. Don't confuse now. Lower means here above 0 elements. Above diagonal elements should be 0. Okay. Upper triangular matrix means below principal diagonal elements should be 0. This is the lower and this is for, this is for upper, this is for lower. Okay. These are very simple definitions of this matrices. In next section, we will go for the problems regarding matrix exercise 1A. If you have any queries, just comment me in the comment box and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.